Oh, what the hell? Where's the webcam? Hang on. Why is nothing working properly today? Ah, for Christ's sake. Okay, hang on. There we go. What's that all about? Right, okay. Hi. I've just realised I don't have my glasses with me. Be right back. Hello again. Right, okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Streamlabs has been giving me nothing but problems over the last couple of days. Between just constantly dropping frames again, although that was more the weather the other night than every which way. There was no stream on Thursday for those who aren't in the Discord. Ooh, I just realised I didn't post the live now on the Instagram. I will do that while I ramble. But yeah, there was no stream on Thursday because went to go stream, had it all set up and everything, and the internet just kept going. It was stable enough for me to like watch stuff, but not stream. So at least not do enjoyable to watch stream. Because that's a thing I do. I don't know. Maybe it's enjoyable to watch. I don't know. Right, hang on. Stickers. Stretch. Bum. 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 Kaboom. Cool. Right, that's all done. So, yeah. What am I doing? Oh yeah. So there was no stream on Thursday because of that, and then went to stream now. The reason why we're late starting is because Streamlabs having issues. Basically because I had a tag that was too many letters long. Streamlabs didn't tell me that was the problem. It was just like, I'm just not gonna update the stream information because fuck you, that's why. I'm not gonna tell you what the matter is with it. There. It's a problem with Streamlabs. If there's an issue somewhere with Streamlabs, it's just like, I'm not going to tell you what the problem is, I'm just going to die. Ah! Why? Why won't you talk to me? But it's all good now. We are all fine. We're sorted. We are doing stream. Everything is good. Everything is good. Everything is fine. So, hi. So today we are going to be painting up little mini Sean Bean. Yes. I will set up the camera in a second. And little mini Ian McKellen. This is the second mini of both of them that I painted. I don't actually have the plastic ones with me today. Oh well. I'll grab them when I inevitably have a break later on. Because they're on the way to the break room. Yeah, anyway. They're currently in my storage box where I keep all of my painted Middle-earth strategy battle game minis. I actually painted up another strategy battle game mini off stream earlier this week. I did a Mordor Troll because I haven't done one of them yet. I have 2 of them. I have painted one now, and the other I have not even built. I have the one that comes in the Pelennor Fields box, and one that comes, well, came in the Pelennor Fields box, because that box isn't not a thing anymore outside of eBay, which is where I got mine. And the other I have is the one from the Osgiliath box, because the Osgiliath box for the Mordor side of things is the exact same as it was in Pelennor Fields, just with the Witch King on Felby swapped out for Gothmog. Right, in theory, we should now be cooking. I don't know why it's lagging so much. Is it not connected via USB? Oh my god, why? Why is nothing working properly today? Right, there we go. Now it's gone via USB. Okay, right. God. I will eventually get a proper separate camera for doing this. I will eventually. In time. Okay. Breathe. Oh man, this has been a stressful setup. This has been a very stressful stream to set up. Right. Come on. Do what I want you to do. So many cables. So many cables. Right. Okay. I'm fine, by the way. I'm not stressed at all. Right. That's a worrying noise. And now you can't see me because that's how the light works. Whoa. And this is also the problem with having it set up like this, is I'll have it set up perfectly one stream and then I have to go to do the next one and everything is all wrong. Like I said, I will eventually get a separate camera for doing the painting streams to go on the permanently and just live on it. But this is not this day. Hey, let me open the window. Open. Cool. Got some air in here for the first time in like 5 months. Because it's actually relatively nice today. I actually was going to do some priming for the next load of painting streams this morning. But I realised I don't have any black primer. So guess what I'm doing tomorrow? Because my friendly local game store is shut on Mondays. So, whoa. Otherwise I would have gone and got some this morning. But, nope. So that's my job for first thing tomorrow morning. Whoop whoop. because they're the only ones that do Colour Forge Primer near me outside of Amazon. So if they don't have it in stock, I'm just going to buy it off Amazon. I got plenty of white. I got plenty of white primer. No black. I had just enough to do like half of a single batch of models. And when I say half, I mean like half the models. So I got the front half of them sprayed black. Rest of them, no. But I will. I will. And in that lot is the Personalities Breed Pack, because I got that this week just gone. They are built. I built them yesterday. They are waiting to be primed. So, yarp. Right, what else do I need for these guys? I need Bugbear Brown for Boromir's hair / beard. So we got Dragonfly Red for Boromir's sleeves and his little like under bit. His under tunicky thingy maboblin. Mithril Silver for swords. Grey Primer for 90% of Gandalf. Bugbear Brown for Boromir's hair and beard. Blue for Boromir's tunicky thingy, because he wears like blues, doesn't he? He wears dark colours. Dark. Is it blue or is it like black he wears? I'm pretty sure it's like very, very, very dark blue. Let me have a gander. Let me look up Boromir, and then we'll sort the music out. Boza! Boromir. Boromir. Because I don't have the elven cloak yet, so we're not worried about that. Boromir has like, yeah, it's very dark grey. It's like dark blue / grey as colours. Okay, can work with that. We can work with that. That's fine. That's fine and dandy, that is. That is thin. So we can do that, no problem. No problem at all. What am I doing? Well, I need another thing I'll need. I definitely need is my go-to skin colour when doing Lord of the Rings models that aren't orcs, which is ruby skin. And then we need soft skin wash for later. We're going to need a black wash, but we'll grab that in a little bit. Also need some gold, because Boromir's got like goldy trim stuff, and he's also got horn. So white would be useful actually, because the horn is primarily white. But I will grab my dark wash and my brown wash, which I need to also replace, so that's another job for tomorrow. Well, I'm in friendly local game store, get some more wash. Rigid leather. Again, a very commonly used colour, which probably also needs replacing. But that's fine. And I also just want every single shade of grey I own. For this guy. Once I got my colours sorted, I will sort out some music and then we will get going proper. I don't think there's any others except for white. Lawful white. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in the metallics box that we don't already have out, because I'd rather use up what's in those bottles first. I think outside of just every single shade of grey I own, we are good. So, we also do actually have a choice here in terms of Gandalf. Because the thing with Gandalf is his hat. Because in the book, specifically in The Hobbit, he's described as having a blue hat. And a lot of artwork depicts him having a blue hat. Now that's mostly just because it just looks better in old school paintings. It's like bluish grey, like steel blue. I don't really have a steel blue. I might do somewhere. I don't know. I have a metallic-y blue, but we don't want a metallic blue. Right, let's get some music going. Much like every other time that we've done this. Well, I say every other time. Last time we did this, we're just going to put on some Clamavi de Profundus. For two reasons. Number one, they're cool when it comes to copyright shit. And number two, it's Lord of the Rings music. And they have the Boromir song. In fact, they have both Boromir songs. Well, we'll just ignore this advert for PS5. Right, shuffle the playlists. Okay, what else do I need? I need a brush! That might also be helpful. Having a brush. Let's get my nice base coat brush, which came in my metallic box, I believe. I like this brush. This is my newest brush. I do need to get some more brushes. I'm planning to get some new brushes by the end of the month. That's my plan. Either for birthday or just buy them. Because for those who don't know, it's actually my birthday on Sunday. Which is why I'm able to do a long stream every single day this week, because I am just taking the whole week off work. So, we got many minis coming. Many minis coming. I am also, after this stream, I'm also going to work out like a full list of painting streams, when they will be and stuff. Which may be subject to change depending on like what models I get and when. Anyway, right, let's get started. So, easy job first. Easy job first. Gandalf's cloak. Let's start with the easy bit. Right, let's first of all just lower the volume a bit on the YouTube. There we go. That's a bit better. Right. Very easy part first, which is just all of Gandalf's cloak needs to be grey. Basically, just all of Gandalf just needs to be grey. In hindsight, probably should have just spray painted him grey. Just used a grey primer out of a spray can. But oh well, I don't actually think I have any. Because I don't tend to use it. I do need to get some though, because I do have a cave troll that needs to be primed at some point in the future. Well, I don't have it yet, but I know I have one. I know I will have one on Sunday because girlfriend's got me one. I'm just not allowed him until Sunday. So that's the thing. I mostly know all of the models that I've got for birthdays on Sunday. Just simply because, well, for two reasons. Number one, oh, Steam has been silently downloading shit this entire time. I thought I closed it. But yeah, so one lot of them, which is from my mum, basically I just bought off of website, and then they basically, I was like, right, just, I don't understand these, so you just get some stuff you want. Here is the money limit. Send me the email and then I'll forward you back the money. So I was like, cool. So I got a bunch of models from her off the list, and then the girlfriend was just like, right, send me links of models that you want, and then I'll get them. And I was like, cool, thank you, babe. And then so I did that. And then they came. I didn't know what they were. I had no idea what they were. I just knew they were from lists I sent her. And then, but because of the weather that we've had over the last couple of weeks, I was like, right, just get them shipped over to the post office around the corner. I'll pick them up on my way home from work, and that way they won't be just dumped out on the porch in the middle of the rain. So we did that, and then they ignored that delivery request. So they were dumped outside. I picked the box up and the box fell apart. So I unfortunately know what she's got me, which is a real pain in the ass. Because I'd rather not know what she got me. But, oh well. What can you do? What can you do? But, they are models that I wanted, so it's all good. And also, it's also meant that I haven't, you know, use them to get free postage on stuff. But you will be seeing them on painting streams at some point down the list. For the most part, that goes for all of the models that I'm definitely getting for my birthday, with the exception of the Black Riders, because those are coming from my mum. And I'm not doing them on stream because I don't see the point. I have done a Ring Wraith on stream, and the only other Ring Wraith models I plan to do on stream is maybe the Witch King and maybe a Fell Beast. I don't know. I'll probably do the Witch King at some point. I might, if I get like the named versions of them, I might do them on stream, but I'm not really in any rush to get those. Because I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the named Ring Wraith models I'm not that big of a fan of. Yeah, I definitely should have just sprayed you grey. Oh well. Had I done that, this would have been like a 5-minute job. I do really like these models. I really like these models. And by the way, this Gandalf, this metal Gandalf from 2001, you can actually still get. He's the only one from that Fellowship box that you can still get. Outside of eBay and the occasional made to order. But if you look up Gandalf the Grey on the Warhammer website, this is the one you can get. In a set alongside him on his horse. Not Shadowfax, just his regular horse that he has in Fellowship. And oh, him on his cart. Which I don't really get why you would take. I need to actually look at the stats of that. Oh, doesn't he have like a firework ability when he's on his cart or something? He might do. He might have something like that. I don't remember. I don't remember the stats for Gandalf. He has too many abilities. He has too many spells. In fact, does any model have more spells than Gandalf the Grey? Well, Gandalf the White does. Saruman either has the same amount as Gandalf the Grey or Gandalf the White. I don't remember. I think he has the same amount as Gandalf the Grey. Because Gandalf the White gets your staff is broken, which I'm pretty sure is entirely unique to Gandalf the Grey and the Witch King. I think they're the only two models that get that spell. I think. I might be wrong. I haven't properly read every single stat block in the game. Surprisingly, I don't think Sauron has it. Who's the only other one I can think of and would have it. Radagast probably doesn't, but I don't know. I know Gandalf the White and the Witch King do. Because, you know, they're the two that break the staffs. There we go, that looks... I definitely should have just spray painted him grey. This would have made it so much easier, but... oh well. Yeah. If a model is predominantly one colour, just fucking spray paint it one colour. Don't do it like this, for Christ's sake. Save yourself some time. That's some useful advice that I need to pay more attention to.
Dude, that Pepsi Max looks mad good.
Yeah, it's had a glow up, innit? Same great taste, but it's
Ah
like
yes.
some serious new drink.
What a great song.
Maybe that's some fresh kicks.
Yeah, yeah. And maybe it's good to the barbers for a fade. And it's like Chris yard, that Saturday Night Fever. Everyone's vibing off it. If someone hollers, damn, Pepsi Max got a new look. And it's cold, bro.
And then Pepsi.
Can I get one?
Fridge, innit?
Well, there you go, Pepsi. There's some free advertising for you.
Thirsty for more?
You're welcome. Also, speaking of free advertising from Pepsi, cheers. Hey Pepsi, if you want to sponsor my streams, there you go. Oh, I've also just realised this has a label on it. There we go. That's fine. This stream is also brought to you by Copperberg. It's not. For the Christ's sake, it's not. I'm sorry, Copperberg. Please don't come after me. People aren't even watching. It's fine. I can advertise to myself. I've given Copperberg enough of my money. This song I like. I like this song. Not just because I'm a massive Rohan mark. Like, Rohan is the army I play. I fucking love Rohan. It's so good. Like, I got the first 3 books I got for Middle-earth strategy. Well, first 4 books I got for Middle-earth strategy battle game. I got. Okay, first 5. I got the rulebook. Got rulebook. I got the. In fact, actually, I technically had the 2 army books and War in Rohan before I got the rulebook, because I got the army books and I got both my copies from the rulebooks out of the starter boxes, and one came from eBay because Pelennor Fields, and the other came from Christmas. So I had the rulebooks, not rulebook. I had the army books technically before the rulebooks, and the other book I got along with the rulebooks was not rulebooks, the army books. Well, actually no, I got Army of the Hobbit later because I was like, it's the Hobbit. Who cares? That can wait. I got the. I don't remember when I got Army of the Hobbit. I think I got that with. Might have been with Ringbearer. I don't know. I don't remember. But I got Army of the Lord of the Rings and War in Rohan first. That was the first purchase I made with the Middle-earth strategy battle game. Because I like Rohan. Though I haven't said that, Two Towers is my least favourite of the trilogy. Especially the extended edition. Mostly because of Treebeard. I like Treebeard, but my god! It's so dull. They went, because my girlfriend had never watched Lord of the Rings, at least not properly, until last year. Oh, I say last year before, where we sat down and watched all of The Hobbit one weekend, and then all of Lord of the Rings the following weekend. And she was adamant that she was like, oh no, The Hobbit is like the best. Mostly because Martin Freeman. But then it was like, but then showed her The Hobbit, not The Hobbit, The Lord of the Rings, and she was like, oh no, yeah, I see what you mean now, this is much better. And yeah, I prefer the book of The Hobbit. Don't get me wrong, I love the books of Lord of the Rings. I just think The Hobbit is better. It's as a book. I love that book. It is probably my most read book, aside from maybe like the early Harry Potters. And even then I haven't read Harry Potter in about 5 years because of obvious reasons. Because fuck J.K. Rowling. Like, Lord of the Rings has its own issues. Like, let's be honest, Tolkien wasn't all that great at writing women. Like, yeah, Eowyn is cool in the films, but a lot of stuff with her is either added to the films or very, 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 very edited from how it is in the book. And then there's Arwen, who is just not a thing in the book. The appendix doesn't count. Like, you can name female characters in Lord of the Rings on one hand. Well, maybe two hands. You can name female characters in The Hobbit on, like, 3 fingers. I don't even think there are any named female characters in The Hobbit. Like, book-wise. I genuinely don't think there are. That actually turn up. That are actually characters. Because, you know, Bilbo's mum is mentioned. But she's not a character. Like, you know, I can see the argument for adding female characters into the films. The problem I have with it is the way they did it. Like, I'm all for them adding, like, a cameo from Legolas when they're in Mirkwood, because it makes sense. But it's the fact that Legolas is a main character. And the fact that, you know, some of the dwarves, I don't even think in the theatrical version of Battle of the Five Armies have a line. Outside of, like, group rabble. Whereas, like, they're on, like, the walls available and they're like, oh, fuck off, you bastards. We're like, oh no, Thorin, don't kill Bilbo. It's better in the extended edition, but I'm sorry, the 13 shouldn't be relegated to extended edition stuff. And it's like, oh, well, we have 3 films. So, and it's like, yeah, you got 3 films. You can give each of the dwarves, like, actual character. And they were kind of doing that in the first one, in Unexpected Journey, which is why Unexpected Journey is the best of the Hobbit films. Because it's the one film where the dwarves actually feel like actual genuine characters. Except for Thorin and Balin. And to an extent, Dwalin. Oh, and, you know, Fili and Kili. I say, well, I say Fili and Kili. Kili is the one with actual character. Right? Kili's the one who has, like, the relationship with Tariel. I think. I don't remember. I don't remember which one is which. Like, that's the problem. By the end of the 3 films, you should be able to tell the 13 dwarves apart. But I can't. Except for Thorin, Balin, Dwalin. And to an extent, Fili and Kili. Like, I can identify which ones those are. I can identify which one Bomber is, because he's the fat one. Which, you know, is true to the book. Like, in fairness, in the book, the only ones that really have any character are Thorin, Bomber to an extent because of fucking Mirkwood, which is the only bad bit in that book. Like, when I first read The Hobbit when I was a kid, I stopped at Mirkwood. Mirkwood is a fucking wall. I was like, Jesus Christ, it's still in the fucking forest! Ah! And all the fat ones falling in the lake. Oh god! They have to carry him, which means they're going to spend even more time in this fucking forest. Why? Why, Tolkien? I fucking hate Mirkwood. It's the worst part of an otherwise amazing book. Right, okay. We need another coat of grey primer on Gandalf. Primarily on his robes. And then Gandalf is done. No, not really. Not really, no. Gandalf will need, like... Well, first of all, his undercloak and his overcloak need to be different colours. So that way you can tell them apart. You need to pick out, like, his belt and stuff. Because if you like, he's got, like, a little belt there. A few more shades of grey in his beard. And some white here and there. His skin. Oh my god, fuck off! Why are you interrupting the song? You bastards. There you go. Yeah, some more shades in his beard, staff, sword, and his shoes. Also, another thing that I've just thought of, since we did the last painting stream, I think, we've actually got news that stuff is coming. We have confirmation. Stuff is coming. New minis. And a tease of a new horse model. Which looks very, very, very Numenor to me. I think we're getting Last Alliance. It's like, oh look, mysterious horse model. It's like, ooh, that is one of two things in my opinion. Either, well, it's one of three things. Either new plastic Isildur. New plastic new plastic Elrond, we just got one. New plastic Elendil or a Narion. Because in the Armies of the Lord of the Rings book, under Numenor, it mentions a Narion several times. All of the Numenorian models, with the exception of Elendil, get a bonus for being near one of the Lords of Numenor. And they are specifically named as being, like, it's a bonus. I don't remember what the bonus is. I think it's they just count as being near a banner if they're within however many feet of Elendil, Isildur, or Anarion. It's like, you look in the book and it's like, there is no Anarion. What is this? And then it's like, oh. In fact, I can actually show you what I mean. If I go into... While I wait for paints to dry. If we go into the PDFs that I have of the game. Books. Where is it? Tabletop. Love strategy battle game. Modern Army of Lord of the Ring .pdf. Oh, that's not what I want. That's not what I want at all. Here we go. Right. And then if I go to... No, webcam, come on. No, webcam, go small. Webcam! Oh my god. Babe, I'm having trouble. No, I want the webcam. Please. Please, give me the webcam. Okay, fine, fuck it. You guys don't get the webcam. Right. Where is Numenor? Rangers. Numenor, here we go. So, may include Elendil, Hiking, Gondor, and Arnor, Isildur, Captains of Numenor, and Warriors of Numenor. All of which are in here. So we have Elendil, we have Isildur, we have Captain of Numenor, and we have Warrior of Numenor. However, if we look at these three stats, the Blood of Numenor ability, a model with this special rule gains resistance to magic, or say within 6 inches of Elendil, Isildur, or Anarion. And Anarion is nowhere in this fucking book. But, if we go onto Warhammer Community, kaboom. Also, Adepticon in 2 days. Whoop whoop. New shit being shown off. Cannot fucking wait. Woo. I know you guys can't see me at the moment, but I'm very happy at the moment. Right, so first of all, we got this Rogue Goes Ever On Look Ahead to 2024. We have re-release of the Quest Mount Doom box with just the horrible Fellowship models. Bleh, who cares? We have these going on made to order. We have the Helm's Deep Defenders box, which I have. We have Eomer and Gambling at the Pelennor. I think that's Gambling at the Pelennor. It might be Gambling during the Warg Attack. No, it's Gambling during the Warg Attack. That's Eomer during the Pelennor, Gambling during the Warg Attack, and Theoden during the Warg Attack. Lovely metal models. Might get them. And the Defenders of Rohan set made to order, which I will be getting once it goes live. Whoop whoop, can't wait. But they've also said they're also releasing the next supplement for Middle-earth Strategy about a game, which they might show at Adepticon. Maybe, we don't know. Maybe they'll show it at Adepticon, maybe they'll show it later in the year, who knows. But on this last made to order post that they did last week for the Grand Tournament, we scroll down, we got some pictures of stuff. Notice Last Alliance shit. Some other stuff, but new model, which is horse model, which looks suspiciously Numenorian horse. So, Last Alliance supplement. That's what's happening. It's a Last Alliance supplement. Anyway, I'm back now. Hello. I'm calling it now. It's a Last Alliance supplement. That is my prediction. Last Alliance supplement by the end of the year with Anarion. Anarion, new plastic Elendil and Isildur. Possibly new plastic Gil-galad to go along with the new Elrond. And new plastic Sauron. That's what I reckon we're getting this year. Can't wait. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, I'm right. I reckon the way they're going to do it is in 3 packs. I reckon plastic Sauron on his own. Maybe with like generic orc captain. I don't know. Maybe we'll finally get a generic orc captain on WAG. You know, a model that has been legal to use ever since the game first launched. And we've never fucking had. We've never had generic orc captain on WAG. Outside of like orc shamans and shit like that. But it's never just been, oh, here is generic orc captain. And here is generic orc captain on WAG. Go nuts. Never been a thing. I reckon we'll see one, though. Maybe with Sauron, maybe not. But yeah, new plastic Sauron kit on his own in a box. Just him. Maybe with the Elendil pose. Like, you know, Elendil and Isildur with the sword. Like the current Sauron, just in plastic. A box. Like, this is how I would do it. A box with like leaders of the Last Alliance, call it, where you get Elendil and Gil-galad in a box together, and then a box like Princes of Numenor, where it's Isildur and Anarion. Because for those who don't know, Anarion is Isildur's brother, and he does absolutely bugger all. He dies. That is the noteworthy thing he does. He gets... I don't remember how he dies. I don't think he even gets to Sauron. I'm pretty sure he just gets hit with a rock. Am I right in saying that? The fuck happens to Anarion? Anarion. And he might be in the Rings of Power show. I don't know. I haven't watched it. There you go, Anarion. He is the youngest son of Elendil, the High King of Arnor and Gondor. He and his brother Isildur, blah blah blah, jointly ruled Gondor while their father dwelt in the north. Here we go. Siege lasted 7 years. Many elves, the army of the Last Alliance entered Sauron's realm and laid siege to Baladur. Siege lasted 7 years. Many elves and men were killed. Anarion was slain in the Second Age, 3440 of the Second Age, when a stone cast from Baladur, either from fallen debris or by catapult, struck him. So he just gets flattened with a rock. Elendil later fought Sauron. As brother Isildur would be the one to cut the ring. Isildur planted a seedling of the White Tree of Gondor in Minas Anor in memory of his brother. So that's a thing. 2 years later, Anarion's son Menendil became the third king of Gondor. All the subsequent kings of Gondor would be descended from him, and although his male line descendants would become extinct with the disappearance of Eonar, his bloodline continued in the House of Isildur via Ferelli. Ferelli? I don't know. But he's also like Aragorn's ancestor through weird incest shit. Like, third and second cousins. Like, well, third and fourth cousins. You know what I mean? It's like how most people can trace their bloodlines back to, like, one or two people. Like, if a family, because that's just what happened back in the medieval times. Because long distance relationships weren't really a thing outside of, like, political marriages. It's like if you trace your bloodline back far enough, most people are descended from royalty in some manner. I haven't done that. I haven't looked at my ancestry. All I know is my family are part Scottish. Part Scottish. Well, there is Scottish blood in me somewhere. But I am a mix of Irish and Welsh. With like a little hint of Scot here and there. And the occasional bit of British. Holy shit, I've been going for an hour. I've been going for an hour. All I've done is painted Gandalf grey. Which, to be fair, is 90% of the model done. And I've done Boromir's, like, tunic based. So I'm actually going to take a very quick break. Because I do need to pee, actually. So I will be right back. And I'm back. Right. Okay. Next job. Next job. Right, we need to darken Boromir's tunic a bit. Which, I mean, we will do with dark wash, with the black wash in time. But I think we just do that now. A much darker shade of blue. It's not the same blue, is it? It is the same blue. Never mind, I've already painted it with this blue. I know what I'm doing. Oh well. Another coat is never... Another coat never hurt anyone. He definitely needs another coat on that side. Right. Any bits of blue that we get on the parts that should be red is fine. We can tidy later. Right, okay. Let's start adding some different shades of grey to Gandalf then. Let's do that. I should probably actually look up Gandalf the Grey, just so I can work out how I'm gonna do this. Gotta make sure it's Gandalf the Grey, not Gandalf the White. Yeah, his inner bit is more like brownish. Yeah, it's a lot brown. It's a lot more brown on his inner tunic. So yeah, I think that's our best bet. A bit more brown, I think. Yeah, that's the sort of show we're looking for. I think. He says. We'll find out. Again, if it looks wrong, we can always just redo it. Because it's paint. And that's how paint works. If something doesn't look right when you're doing painting, you can just paint back over it. It does look a little bit Radagast-y, doesn't it? maybe actually. Since we kept it thin, it does actually look quite nice, I think. Because we are going to darken it back down again with black wash. Could even maybe do the rim of the hat that colour. No, the hat will be like greyish blue. So for the hat we want to make a mixture of blue and grey. I actually want to do something like that for Boromir as well. Yeah, because Boromir wears a lot. It's a lot greyer than how we've got it at the moment. An old bozzer. But it's fine. It's fine. We will be able to fix. What am I doing? What am I doing? That's a question I ask myself every single day. Do I not have a darker blue? I thought I had a darker blue than that. Maybe this one. Maybe not. I don't know. Just want a little bit of grey added to that blue. This is going to end up looking more green, isn't it? Maybe a bit more. Oh wait, no, it was that grey we had in it. I think. Let's try this. I might put a bit too much grey in. I very well might have put too much grey in. I think I put too much grey on it. Yeah. We need more blue. We need 20 cc's of blue. Start. We want it more blue than grey. No, we need more blue. We'll get it eventually. We'll get the right colour eventually. I know what sort of colour I'm after, but it's just not coming. Come on, become like very, 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 very greyish blue. Yeah, that's a bit more akin to what I'm after. There is a dog barking outside.
Obsessed with Voxy Mobile's unlimited social media from just £10.
Yeah, my feed is really lightening up the
Oh,
weekdays.
God, I hate these adverts.
With unlimited social media,
It's not quite right.
Selected social apps in UK, TNCs apply.
It's not quite what I had in mind. I think I need a bit more grey. I will get there eventually. I'll get what I'm after eventually. I will. I know what I'm looking for. I just can't get it. We'll just keep adding grey and blue to it until it looks right. So it just goes back and forth between like two different colours. We might just have to start again. It's entirely possible we might just have to start again. And it's also so watered down now, it's essentially just a glaze. Which is fine, to be fair. Glaze is fine. Maybe if we add some brown to it, maybe that will give us the sort of shade we're after. That's entirely possible, actually. A bit of brown in it might not help. It might actually end up looking a bit closer to what we're after. see how it looks on Gandalf's hat. Because again, Gandalf in the book is described as having a blue hat. It's like a greyish blue hat. Which I think that looks relatively alright. I don't know, I think that looks a bit better. Just adds a little bit more texture to him as opposed to his cloak just being one solid colour. I think just this little bit of blue, this little bit of greyish blue has really helped. Just to add a little bit more colour to him. Oh yeah, that's the sort of colour I'm looking for Boromir as well, actually. Yeah, that's worked. That's really worked. Just a bit more. Right, okay. That looks very, very, very nice. That is the sort of colour I'm looking for. Yeah. We got it in the end, guys! Took long enough, but we got it in the end. And in fact, I'm actually going to change my water. Put a light on while I'm at it. And then change the water because it is now just all grey and blue. I will be back in a moment. Okay, I'm back. Right. What's next? What's next? What's next? What's next? What's next? What's next? I mean, obvious answer is to do the medal. I mean, we could also just do... No, we'll do the brown stuff towards the end. Same with the skin. Because... Gandalf's a tricky one when it comes to his skin. We could do the horn. Let's do the horn. There we go. So it's white, silver at the bottom, gold at the top. Gotcha. Easy. Easy enough. It's my white. So where his hand is, where that little fold is, we want that to be white. There we go. So that's number one done. And then there's a little bit of white on Gandalf's staff, but we'll do that after, because he's got like the little gem that's in it. So we want that a mixture of blue and white. But that white is more after job of highlighting. Right, okay. Let's break out the red. Do Boromir's shield. 'Cause it's... I'm right in saying his shield is red, aren't I? Well, it's more burgundy than red. I don't really have a burgundy. I can make it. Boromir. Boromir's shield. Here we go. I have a metallic red, don't I? I should have a metallic red. I do have a metallic red. That should do. That should do the trick. You come with me. Right. Okay. Then we want the center part painted in gold and the other part painted in gunmetal / silver. That needs a bit more mixing, I think. Issue is, I don't use this one much, so... But I don't think I've ever used this one. There we go, that's a bit better. It's a bit brighter than I imagined it being. But that's fine. I can darken it a bit. We're gonna be putting a black wash on it anyway, so we don't want it too dark. And then the center nub will be painted gold and the outer rim will be painted in silver. There we go. And the dark wash should darken that down to more akin to the colour that we were after. Right, well, while the water has metallic particles in it, let's do silver. So this is the actual blow bit of the horn, Boromir's chainmail, and both swords. And assuming that by the time all that's done, the red metallic will have dried. We can then do the outer rim of the shield as well.
Gil-galad was an elven king. Of him the harpers sadly sing. The last whose realm was fair and free. Between the mountains and the sea. His sword was long, his lance was keen, his shining helm afar was seen.
Again.
The stars of heaven seen were mirrored in his silver sheen.
And then he's got little buttons. I don't know what else you'd call them, really.
Where he dwelleth, none can say. For into darkness
Ba ba bum. Ba 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 bum. Ba ba bum. Bum. Ba ba bum. Ba 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 bum. Ba ba bum. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 da ba da ba ba ba. I'm sorry, I know I've not been talking for a little bit, but it's because we're doing delicate work. But Boromir's armour is, at the very least, base coated. There's a lot less metal on Gandalf because it's Gandalf. Just gonna put a little bit more metal on the palette there. There we go.
Ay, yes, I was getting somewhere. Thanks. Hi, anak. Good to see you. Looks like my keyboard has...
Fuck off.
The world was young, the mountains green, no stain yet on the moon was seen. No words were laid on stream or stone when Durin woke and
There we go.
he named the nameless hills and dells. He drank from yet untasted wells. He stood
Right. Okay.
and saw a crown of stars appear as gems upon the silver
Right, okay.
above the shadows of his head.
Right.
The world is grey, the mountains old, the forges are possession. No harp is rung, no hammer.
What colour? Is that his sheath or is it a... Because he has like a little bit of clothy stuff on his belt, doesn't he? Or is it or is it his scabbard? It might just be his scabbard. It's his scabbard. Alright. The shield's centre is definitely gold, isn't it? No, it's silver! There's like a gold circle around it, though. So that's fine, we can do that. That's no problems. I thought, like, the whole centre bit was gold. But no, it's just that ring around it is gold. That's fine, we can do that. Right. I want gold on the horn, though. The very tippy top of the horn must be golden.
There's an army of ghosts. And we're the Ghostbusters.
What would you guys have done back in the day?
I'd have showered and hit.
Just mute that because I don't want whatever company owns the Ghostbusters to come after me for playing the trailer. I am moderately excited for the new Ghostbusters film. I still haven't watched the last one, but I like Ghostbusters. But I like the first Ghostbusters. The second Ghostbusters is fine, as is the one with the women in it. Like, they're both equally good. And I haven't watched... Was it Afterlife? Wait, why am I... So... So that gets a gold ring around it. I feel like I should be painting Boromir right now. He's on the list. We will paint Boromir eventually. I'm looking forward to painting Boromir, because I like Boromir. I don't think I've ever said this on stream, but my favourite non-Fellowship character from Lord of the Rings, who isn't Bilbo, is maybe Boromir. I go back and forth between Boromir and Theoden. It's one of them in terms of like favourite non-Fellowship member. Now, if I do a Fantasy Fellowship campaign, Boromir and Theoden will probably be in that somewhere. I might do that on stream one day. I might do like a Fantasy Fellowship. To be fair, a lot of them... I mean, we haven't painted any of my Fantasy Fellowship, I don't think. At least of the ones that I own. I don't know, I'd have to double check the rules for Fantasy Fellowship. Except maybe Gandalf. Gandalf is like, maybe in my Fantasy Fellowship. I don't know. I haven't really thought about doing Fantasy Fellowship because... Although, Fantasy Fellowship was the original idea for the campaign, me and basically Rosie was going to make her own Fantasy Fellowship, and that was going to be the fellowship for the campaign. And then the ones that she had in mind, it's like half of it was already the fellowship. I think it was like swap Frodo out for Bilbo, as in Martin Freeman Bilbo. I think Tauriel and Eowyn were in there. Maybe Arwen. I don't remember. I don't actually remember what she said she wanted in it. Oh, I think she did say she wanted Faramir in it. Now I think about it, I don't remember. Because I think when it came to like replacing Aragorn, Legolas, Gimli, and Boromir, she was just like, well, what models do we have? And I was like, I had these, which I had a lot less of back then. Because that's the thing, doing this campaign, it has made me get a lot of models for it. A lot that I wouldn't normally have gotten. I probably wouldn't have got personalities of Bree box if I weren't doing this campaign. But because I have them. So, you know, I can throw Baldamin, Bear, Harry Goatleaf, and I was probably always going to get Farmer Maggot, because I do like Farmer Maggot. Farmer Maggot is probably my favourite character from the books who didn't make it into the film. Because he's not in the film.
The greatest adventure is what lies ahead.
You know, the Farmer Maggot in the film is his brother. Because Farmer Maggot in the book is fucking awesome. Ringwraith comes onto his land and is like, "Oh, where's Baggins, little hobbit? Tell me, I'll give you gold." And he's like, "Fuck off, fuck off, and get the fuck off my land, you weirdo, or I'll set my dogs on you." It's like, "Oh, Farmer Maggot, you are awesome."
Obsessed with Voxy Mobile's unlimited social media from just £10.
Yeah, my feed is really lightening up the winter greys.
It's winter blues.
With unlimited social media, the fun never ends on Boxing.
It's also not winter anymore.
TNCs apply.
So I could do ad block, but YouTube, I had ad block enabled, and then YouTube was like, "Oh, if you use ad block, you get like 3 videos to watch with ad block on, and then we're just going to disable YouTube for you." I was like, "What?" That's not right.
Sit beside the fire and think of all that I have seen.
And I refuse to pay for YouTube Premium.
Flowers and butterflies in summers that have been, of yellow leaves and gossamer in autumn.
The YouTube is probably the website I use the most. But there's like a premium option for it. But I'm just like, nah. Yeah, that's why on my YouTube channel there will never be anything locked behind a post wall. Yeah, the most you guys might have in terms of like a wall is if in the future we ever get more people watching these streams, I might put on follower only chat just to, you know, control it a little bit better. But that's going on the assumption that we get people actually watching.
Beside the fire and think of people long ago, and people who will see a world that I shall never know. But all the while I sit and think of times there were before. I listen for returning feet and voices at the door.
We shall clean later. For now, it don't matter. It don't matter there's faces or... It's really difficult to tell what is his face and what is beard. It's really difficult to tell.
Cold be hand and heart and bone, and cold be sleep under
Hang on.
the stone. Cold be hand
I think that's literally it. Again, it's really difficult to tell what is actual skin and what is beard. Okay, we'll fix it later. We'll fix all their beards and everything later. For now, let's get out the rigid leather, which is somewhere here. There he is. So this is for the belts. And Boromir's little scabbardy thing.
Goes ever on and on, down from the door where it began. Now far ahead the road has gone, and I must follow if I can. Pursuing it with eager feet until it joins some larger way, where many paths and errands meet, and whither then I cannot say. Roads go ever on, over rock and under tree, by caves where never sun has shone, by streams that never find the sea, over snow, by winter sown, and through the merry flowers of June, over grass and over
I'm pretty sure Boromir's shoes are like black. I say shoes, boots.
roads go ever on, under cloud and under star, yet feet that wandering have gone turn at last to home.
There we go.
Rise at fire and
Oh, I'm really pleased with him. It's little Sean Bean. Well, I saw Sean Bean. Yeah, he has got the beard. But when he's got the beard, he'll be little Sean Bean. Ah! Oh, I'm a child. I just love having these minis because I wanted them so much when I was a kid. I just having these Lord of the Rings models and just painting them. Oh, it feels so nice. Genuinely, the only models that I have that feel like nicer to paint when they all come together is probably Marvel Crisis Protocol. That is very close. It's very close. Like a good hero model for Lord of the Rings does feel very nice to paint. Like these models are 20 years old and they're still like lovely, and I love them. Ah, Games Workshop, send me shit. Right. What's next job? Oh yeah, I want to check what colour Boromir's boots are. Yeah, they're very, like, black. Aren't they? I don't know, actually. They might be, like, greyish. No, they're brown. Hang on, is there a clip I can find that shows his boots? Maybe. Fucking come at me, copyright bots.
Take some rest.
We're just gonna start watching Lord of the Rings now. I'm fairly certain that they're brown.
These are our caramel-filled chocolate quail's eggs.
Ugh.
None of us should wander alone. You least of all. So much depends on you. Frodo? I know why you seek solitude. You suffer, I see it day by day. You sure you do not suffer needlessly?
Oh, those metal gauntlets are actually leather gauntlets.
Other paths that we might take. I know what you would say.
He also has gloves on.
Warning? Against what? We're all afraid, Frodo. But to let that fear drive us to destroy what holds us.
So
Don't you see that is madness?
we actually need that.
I ask only for the strength to defend my people. If you would lend me the ring. No. Why do you recoil? I am no thief. You are not yourself. What chance do you think you have? They will find you. They will take the ring. And you will beg for death before the end.
I'm not just watching Lord of the Rings, fuck it. I started to actually get like the colour of him, but I'm now just watching it. It's like, yay, Lord of the Rings. I like Lord of the Rings. Okay. Oh, they're the same colour as the rest of his outfit. Alright. Alright, back to the music. So, in actuality, we want to go back to this bluey colour that we made. Because we actually want to colour his hands set. Because he's actually meant to be wearing gloves. So there you go. There's also another detail that we missed when doing the metallics. I actually want a little bit of that brown. God, I hate these adverts. I was thinking just to like break it up a little bit, but nah.
Three rings for the elven kings under the sky. 7 for the dwarf lords in their halls of stone. 9 for mortal men doomed to die. 1 for the Dark Lord on his dark throne. In the land of Mordor, where the shadows lie.
Yeah. Much better. Oh. Oh. Go. Don't need another coat of the blue on him, do we? Nope, he's all good. Except for that tiny little bit of white that's still there. I've just noticed in his armpit. There we go. I just need to fix the belt once that's dry. Right. Another job is to do the gauntlets as actual leather. But aside from that, I think we are ready to do hair. So we do the hair for Buzzer.
If, like me, you suffer in silence and tend to bottle all your emotions up, then you know how bad it can be for your mental.
Kindly fuck off. Ugh. Oh, I've accidentally painted his ear brown. But that's a job for when we break out the fine detail brush in a little bit. It's fascinating how quickly models come together when you do their hair.
Over fen and field, where the long grass grows, the west wind comes walking, and about the walls it goes.
I'll look a bit better once it's got the wash on it.
News from the west
He's coming together. It's very much coming together.
Have you seen Boromir the tall, by moon or by starlight? I saw him ride over 7 streams, over waters wide and grey. I
we go. Yay! It's a little mini Sean Bean. Ah, it makes me happy. If the camera will focus, there we go. Right, okay. We have a job for the Bugbear Brown. It's Gandalf's stuff.
Ask not of me where he doth dwell, so many bones there lie. On the white shores and the dark shores, under the stormy sky, so many have passed down and in to find the flowing sea. Ask of the north wind news of them, the north wind sends to me. Oh, Boromir, beyond the gates, the seaward road runs south. But you came not with the wailing gulls from the great sea's mouth.
From the gate of kings the north wind rides, and past the roaring falls, and clear and cold about the tower its loud horn calls. What news from the north, O mighty wind, do you bring to me today? What news of Boromir
There we go.
the bold, for he is
And we'll fix that in a minute.
and I heard his cry then.
They're coming together. Right.
They to the water brought.
I need red.
Head so proud, his face so fair, his limbs they laid to rest. And Roros golden Roros.
This is for Boromir's under tabard. This is gonna be tricky to do without ruining. We've done so far.
Hi, I'm Flo, from Chocolate Choc, and I'm the chief chocolate lady.
What does chocolate?
Good for you. Go away. Need to trim the base a little bit. So you missed a bit when I was doing that. But that's fine. That's easily done later.
Does not glitter. Not all those who wander are lost. The old that is strong does not wither. Deep roots are not reached by the frost. From the ashes a fire shall be woken. A light from the shadows shall spring. Renewed shall be blade that was broken. The crownless again shall be king.
Right. There we go. There's a little bit of tidying up that needs to be done on his main tabard, but we can do that in a little bit. Right. I think now the only thing left to do, at least on Boromir, is we need to fix the gauntlets, make them leather, not metal. And while we're at it, do the straps on them as well. We need a bit more. We need a bit more brown on the palette.
is near that time, for Isildur's babe shall waken, and the halfling forth shall stand.
My
There we
hope
go.
is that they'll fall in love with these places, as I have. My name is Zaria Foreman, and
There we are. I'm not sure about the shoes. Oh, hello, babe. Thank you, babe, for the hydrate. Yes, I like the music too. I like the music too. It's the songs that are in the book. Basically, it's a YouTube channel that just does them. So, to show off what we've done so far, we have Boromir. I might change the shoes. I might change the boots. There's a little bit of cleanup that he's doing on them. And then Gandalf, who has a lot of cleanup needed to do. I've kind of changed my mind about the blue on his cloak now that it's dry. I don't know. I'm not a fan. I've changed my mind. Not a fan. I like the blue hat, but I'm not a fan of the blue on the cloak. I might go back to it all being grey. Just a different shade of grey. Right. Put Bozza to one side for now. How is Gandalf's staff? What has that turned out? Yes, not too bad. Not bad. Yeah, there's a lot of cleanup that he's doing on Gandalf. An awful lot of cleanup that he's doing on Gandalf. Again, it's difficult to tell on Gandalf what is his hair and what's his cloak and what's his beard and what's his face. What do I use to clean them? Oh, when I say clean them, I just mean like go back over bits. Where it's like I paint bits and then I paint other bits near it and I just get a bit of the wrong colour. Ear cotton buds with nail polish remover work. Yes. Let's get the paint off the bases. Oh, the paint on the bases I just paint it black. I just repaint it black because the way I look at it, if we just get like a little bit of black on like their feet, that's not really a big bother because that would be all covered by basin material anyway. They will all be covered in grass and rocks and shit, so and that's the second to last job I do on any mini is just paint the base black and then coat the top of it in PVA and then dunk it in whatever basic material I'm doing. I like the inner tunic. The inner tunic's worked. To be fair, it might look alright when it's shaded, but... Like this particular grey on him. The hair needs to be a different colour though. I definitely need to pick out the hair with a different shade of grey. That is definitely a thing I need to do. Even if I keep the outer cloak this colour, I need to do something with the hair and beard. Because at the moment, he's just 90% just grey primer. Could put like a wash on his hat. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is a very light grey. It is a very light grey. My plan is paint his beard and hair a lighter grey. Apply dark wash to it. And then just to do like the shading of it. And then go in with like some other shades of grey and white to, you know, highlight up the beard. Boromir is basically done. It's just going back over certain bits and just fixing him up. Could use a tiny brush to do some highlights. Yeah, that's my plan. That's my plan, but I'm going to do that after the wash is dry, so I'll do that. I'll do that sometime later in the week. You know, not on stream. I don't do the highlighting part on stream because it looks awful when I do it on stream, because it already looks bad enough when I'm going in on the little details on stream because I have to get right up close to it and you guys can't see. So I don't do it on stream for that reason, because that is all that. Which is why I just show you guys it on Instagram, and you get to see them in person then, because you get to actually play with these. Could get one of them little turntable things to show the finished results in your next painting stream. That's my plan. That's my plan. I am planning on getting one of them. I'm definitely planning on getting one of them. For the painting streams I need one of them, and I need an actual like proper camera to go on this, as opposed to just my phone. What's my plan? What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was debating the shoes on Boromir. I mean, hang on. Let's continue just watching the Fellowship of the Ring. It is the same colour as the rest of his outfit. It is. Like his boots are the same colour. I like Lord of the Rings. This stream gotta get copyright struck, but I don't care. I'm just gonna watch Lord of the Rings now. Hang on, let's find a bit of a let's find a bit where we can see him
At Iceland and the Food Warehouse, celebrate
clearer.
this Easter with a whole leg of lamb for just £10. That's half-price Easter with more big deals in store at Iceland and the Food Warehouse.
I know enough people watch these streams for New Line to really notice that I'm watching Lord of the Rings. I will just happily sit here and watch Lord of the Rings now. I might do that after the stream, to be fair, while I wait for these to dry. I might just go watch Lord of the Rings. It's mighty tempting. Yeah, they're the same colour. Yeah. Oh, he's not wearing gloves there. He wears gloves at Amon Hen, I think. Does he wear gloves when he's, like, in combat mode? Because he has them when he attacks Frodo. He has them on the mountain, for obvious reasons, because it's a fucking mountain. I don't think he has them at, Lothlorien, but, you know, that's Lothlorien. That's when he's not in, like, combat mode. Let's have a look. Does he have... Because here's the thing. This version of Boromir, it's only... Like, the only bits of combat he's in is Moria and Amon Hen. Because he fucking dies there. Spoilers. He does have the gloves on at yeah, he has the gloves on for all of Amon Hen. Yeah. Does he have them on in Moria? I assume he has them on in Moria. Ow. My back just went click. I don't want to watch Boromir die. Not yet. I'll watch that later. Do you have your gloves on, Buzzer? You do have your gloves on. Yeah. So yeah, when he's in combat mode... Gandalf's hair is actually very white. It's very white, I've just noticed. Like, it's more white than grey. Even when he's in Gandalf the Grey mode. It's not quite as white as when he's Gandalf the White, but... Again, I am happy to just sit here and watch Lord of the Rings. Fuck you. No more painting. You guys just get to listen to Lord of the Rings, and then we'll watch it. Yeah, he has the gloves on at Armanet. Yeah, he has the gloves on at all times. Yeah, okay. I will just keep the boots like that. Again, the shading and highlight will hopefully make it so the boots aren't just. So it's not just that one shade of blue.
Introducing Simple's replenishing cream cleanser.
Go away.
I get from this cleanser.
I don't care. Go away, adverts. I refuse to pay for YouTube Premium. Right. What am I doing? What was I doing? Oh yeah, Gandalf's hair. Right. Let's just make his beard and hair grey again. Okay, he has a very similar issue to Gimli, where it's very difficult to tell what's beard and what's skin. And he also has the added benefit of having a shit ton of hair as well. It's like, what's hair? What's beard? What's skin? It's too confusing. So fuck it, it all gets painted grey. Gandalf the 100% grey. Thankfully we won't have that issue with Gandalf the White when we come to do them. So my plan is to do Gandalf the White and Saruman together. Just do the White Wizards together. Maybe throw Radagast in there as well if I have Radagast at that point, because I don't actually have a Radagast yet. But I will! There is one other little bit of detail on Boromir which I'm not gonna do yet, because otherwise it'll be just ruined by the wash. I know this because it happened on the plastic Boromir that I've already painted. So on his little under tabard there's stars, so I'm gonna add them, and on his gauntlets is the white tree. So I'm going to add that. But again, the wash will just completely destroy them. So I'll do them later, once the wash is done and dry. I do, however, want to break out the detail brush, which is somewhere. Just do a little bit of cleanup on Boromir.
I saw the light.
Primarily around the face.
On the wind I heard a sigh.
As the snowflakes cover my fallen brothers, I will say this last goodbye.
Night is now falling.
So ends this day. The road is now calling,
And I must away.
over hill and under tree, through lands where never light has shone.
And then once the wash is dried as well, I'll go in and do his eyebrows. Because while we don't do the eyes, because fuck that, we do the iPhone. What camera is on your minis? Is it the phone? It's the phone. It's the phone at the moment. Hence why it's so low quality. It's just my iPhone. Oh, one other thing we need to do on Boromir. The horn needs to be black. Ooh, and there's a little bit of red that needs to be done on his butt.
Many places I have been.
Many sorrows I have seen,
But I don't regret,
nor will I forget all who took that road with me.
Night is now falling.
Again, clean that up.
so ends this day.
The road is now calling,
I also need to clean his shield.
I must away. Over hill and under tree, through lands where never light has shone, by silver streams that run down to the sea. will hold. With your blessing I will go to turn at last to paths that lead home. And though where the road then takes me, I cannot tell. We came all this way,
Okay.
but now comes the day to bid you farewell.
Then
I bid you all
the very end of Scabbard. We saw that.
Obsessed with Voxy Mobile's unlimited social media from just £10.
Yeah, my feed is really lightening up the winter greys.
It's winter blues.
With unlimited social media, the fun never ends on Boxy Mobile. Selected social apps in UK, TNCs apply.
Spring unfolds the beechen leaf, and sap is in the bough. When light is on the wildwood stream,
There we go.
and wind is on
Much better. Much better. Much better. Alright. Oh. Okay. There we go. One final little bit that needs to be cleaned up on Barza. Have you been watching that chess channel? You're up in my recommended, but you're the only one who likes, I know who likes chess. What chess channel? I don't know what you mean, babe. Do you mean on Twitch? Because it might just be because obviously I'm streaming in the Warhammer category. It's probably taken that and been like, oh, board games. That might be why. I don't know. Or there's like some chess tournament thing that's going on that's like, oh, let's push this to as many people. Both are possible. Both are possible and equally likely. Right, okay. Oh, babe, there's Twitch channels for everything now. There's Twitch channels for, like, actual sports. And all sorts. They seem to do everything. Yep, they do. If it can be live streamed, there's a Twitch channel for it. Would it not be... I don't know. I don't know what the best way to do Gandalf's beer and beard is. Though this already looks slightly better, just it being ever so slightly lighter. That looks better. I reckon with like a little dry brush of white on it once the shade is dried, I reckon that will look much better. Crusader Kings is one of my recommendations, so I thought they were just based off of you. I mean, I haven't done a Crusader Kings stream in a long time. That was like one of my very early streams I did, a Crusader Kings stream. I don't know. I don't know. It might just be like based off of like who's actually streaming it as well. There is that. Where's my black? I need my black. Ah. Black. Oh, Boromir will get a mostly brown wash. And Gandalf will get black wash. Just to darken the grey a bit. Especially around the face area. And around his hair and face. There you go, that's all I wanted the black for. They really like this song. It really wants me to listen to this one. It doesn't help that there's like 5 different versions of it in this playlist. Go away, adverts! What time is it? It is 4:15. I have been going for 3 hours now. Yeah, I am planning on doing another Crusader Kings stream some point down the line.
The king carved in stone, the lord of silver fountains, shall come into his own. His crown shall be upholden, his harp shall be restrung, his halls shall echo golden, to songs of yore be sung.
Yeah, that blue.
The wood shall wave on mountains.
That blue that we spent a good like half an hour trying to mix is definitely the kind of blue we were looking for. It's perfect. It's exactly his colour. I think it's quite boring watching people play chess. I mean, high level chess is very entertaining. Can be entertaining to watch. But yeah, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean, babe. Do I want to do that now? Or do I want to wait until? No, I want to get that cross stitch. So you guys aren't going to be able to see this because I need to be able to really see what I'm doing here. It's a bit too much on the brush. Unfortunately, my extra fine detail brush has definitely had its day. But that's what I was trying to do. It kind of worked. But from a distance, it's definitely worked. Come on. Get off, you bastard. And there is now just a random white dot on his tunic, which... There we go.
The mountains, the king of carven stone, the lord of silver.
While it's on the brush, might as well just do another layer on the shoes. There we go.
His crown shall be upholden, his heart shall be restrung. His hall shall
So they just let girls playing chess. Oh, so not high level chess then. Again, if it's like proper tournament level play, then yeah, absolutely, that is a thing to watch. But this is random people playing chess, and unless it's battle chess. Battle chess is cool. Battle chess is basically like a game that predated the chess from Harry Potter. Even though it's like not original at all, like magic chess where the chess pieces come to life is, you know, as old as fantasy itself. Well, as old as the game of chess itself, because the fantasy genre predates chess. Do I want to do the gem now, or do I want to wait? Probably best to wait, because that's going to get painted brown in a second, isn't it? So probably best in all interests to wait. Just need to tidy up his hands a bit. Because his hands are all black. So that's obviously where I missed it originally. There we go. I think I need another tissue. I do need another, whatchamacallit, thingy-mabob. This thing. But I think that's all I can do until after the washes are done. Because then I'll go in and do like the highlights on Gandalf proper.
If something in your body doesn't feel right, don't carry the worry of cancer with you. Tests could
Right.
put your mind at rest. Until you find out, you can't rule it out. Contact your GP practice.
Yeah, there's not much else I can do on them until after the washes have been done and are dry. And then it's a case of going in with the detail brush, adding some detail here and there. That'll get just wiped out by the wash. And going in and highlighting up Gandalf's beard and hair as well. But for now, I'm quite happy. Yogscast won't sue me, will they? Oh, I don't actually know who owns this song anymore. It's a Yogscast song, so... Right. What I might do... is actually do the Gandalf's hair with a brown wash. Like his hair and beard in a brown wash and the rest of him in a black wash. I mean, we'll have to redo Boromir's beard, but that's to be expected. There's no other bits of skin on, was there? There's obviously gloves. From a teeth of stone, raised in the dark, the safety of a mountain home, made of iron, steel in our bones. To dig and dig makes us free. Come on, brother, sing with me. It stopped. Here we go.
My hope is that they'll fall in love with these places. Go. Right. Ugh. Then one up brown wash. Not brown wash, black wash. Brown wash later.
Where jewels drive the dark away, and night becomes as bright as day.
An honest end from an honest start, for wealth is found inside the heart.
This is for any and all metallic bits. With one exception. Gandalf gets just entirely covered in blackwash, with the exception of his hair and his beard and his stuff. The cloak and inner cloak will get
a 4K HDR TV that automatically
good
adapts
code.
the perfect picture. Sky Glass, smarter than a smart TV.
Just a good solid coat on his coat. Now, do I have enough brown wash in here? Yes. Yes, I do. In theory. He says. There we go. And then Buzzer just gets a complete coat of it. That loose bit of plastic that's on Boromir's base is really starting to dig into my finger now.
And then there.
But it's fine, we'll deal with that later.
Was a mariner that tarried in Arania. He built a boat of timber fell in inbred to journey in. Sails he wove of silver fair. Of silver were her lanterns made. Her prow was fashioned like a swan, and light upon her banners lay. Panoply of ancient kings, in chained rings he armored him. His shining shield was scored with runes, to ward all wounds and harm from him. His bow was made of dragon horn, his arrow shorn of ebony. Of silver was his habergeon, his scabbard of chalcedony. His sword of steel was valiant, of adamant his helmet tall. An eagle plume upon his breast an emerald.
Beneath the moon and under star, he wandered far from northern strands, bewildered on enchanted ways, beyond the days of mortal lands.
From gnashing of the narrow ice, where shadow lies on frozen hills, from nether heats and burning waste, he turned in haste and roving still. On starless waters far astray, at last he came to night of naught, and past and never sight he saw, of shining shore nor light he saw.
There we go.
Winds of wrath came driving in, and blindly in the foam he fled, from west to east and errandless, unheralded he homeward sped.
Cool. So, those will dry. And then highlight them up. I've tonight. Well, probably not tonight because I've got D&D tonight. So I'll probably get them finished off after we do stream tomorrow. Is most likely what will happen. Yep. But for now, I am happy to say they are done. Oh, hang on. Let's jump back over to the painting overlay. So we have Gandalf. So again, jobs left to do on Gandalf, aside from just highlighting, is highlighting up the beard a bit and the hair. The little gem on the top of his staff needs to be done. But aside from that, he is good. And then Boromir has a couple details that will need to be done. The beard will probably need to be redone. The little stars on his under tunic will need to be done. Just noticed just a little bit on that side. Some weird-wise. There we go. And then just again, just highlighting back up again. Really. But aside from that, I am quite happy to say that is Boromir and Gandalf base coated and shaded. So, for those of you watching on Twitch, thank you very much for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed. Keep an eye on the socials, the Instagram, the Discord, and the like, which I will throw to you guys now. Boop! Oh, for God's sake. What is going on now? What is this? Why? There you go. So yeah, go ahead, follow the Instagram, join the Discord, and the like, where I will post finalised photos of them, and also go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel, which I think I have a thing of weird shit. Don't I? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I need to edit that. I need to edit that message. But yeah, so go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel. All the streams that we've done so far are up for the most part, including all of the other Middle-earth strategy battle game ones. We have now done the entire Fellowship. The Fellowship is complete. There is some exceptions to that, mostly just like alternate versions of the various Fellowship members. We still have Gandalf the White to do, who will be in a couple months. By the end of the year, he will be done. We have Merry and Pippin as they are in the Pelennor Fields. So, Peregrine took Gardens Citadel and Meliaduk Brandybuck, Esquire of Rohan. Those will be done at some point. I'll probably do what I did with the other hobbits and with like the main Frodo, Sam, Merry and Pippin, where I'll probably do Gardens Citadel, Pippin and Esquire of Rohan, Merry, along with maybe Return of the King, Frodo and Sam. So like when they're at Mount Doom. I think. I might do that. I might do that. I might not. I might not. I might just do Merry and Pippin together. Just as a... I don't know. I don't know. because I'm not really in any rush to get Frodo and Sam at Mount Doom at the moment, because I'm not that big of a fan of the Golem model that's on there. I much prefer the Golem that comes with Frodo and Sam at the Amon-Re model. So yeah, yeah. The only members of the Fellowship that we're missing paint-wise is Gandalf the White, and technically Gollum if you want to include Gollum in the Fellowship. He's part of the Fellowship army list, but then again so is Bill the Pony. So technically Bill the Pony is part of the Fellowship. And I think Arwen can be part of the Fellowship army list. I don't actually know if that's true. I know you get some... I know they can be allied with Rivendell, and I know there's some kind of benefit that Arwen gets where it's like part of that, I think, if I remember Arwen's stats properly. I'm fairly certain she gets something from being like alongside Aragorn. I'm pretty sure I'm right in saying that. I might be wrong. But yes. So tomorrow's stream will be some Final Fantasy XIV stuff, depending, because there is an update for Final Fantasy XIV that goes live tomorrow, which might. So we might do Final Fantasy XIV tomorrow, might do Baldur's Gate 3 and swap Baldur's Gate 3 and Final Fantasy XIV around for this week. Undecided. And then Baldur's Gate 2 will be Thursday as normal. Only it will be in the afternoon, not the evening. Because all the streams for this week are going to be long afternoon streams. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh! The entire time the grip had come loose. That's not good. That's not good at all. It's fine. Easily fixed. Easily fixed. Just a matter of retightening it. Stay. But yeah. What else? Oh yes, the next painting stream. I don't know when the next painting stream will be. I know what it will be. I don't know when it will be. But it will be sometime next month. I know that. I don't know the exact date. But it will be the personalities of Bree. So that is Barnum Butler, Harry Goatleaf, and Bill the Pony. So all of those will be done, and then in May, excuse me, and then either in May or later in April, it will be the next paint. It will be the paint stream after that, which will be Arwen and Glorfindel. That's my plan. That's not Forge World Glorfindel, that's old school Glorfindel. That's old school meta Glorfindel that comes with Gildor and Glorian. Because I don't have Forge World Glorfindel yet. I probably will, but yeah. From now, it will just be regular old Glorfindel, not Glorfindel or the West, I believe, is the Forge World one. And then after that will be Wild Chieftain and possibly something else. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna throw in with the Wild Chieftain because Moria is complicated. And then after that, it's the stuff I'm fucking dreading, which is Moria. Goblins I'm fine with. I'm fine with doing the goblins and the cave troll. That'll be one that's coming up. Goblin Captain and Cave Troll for Balin's Tomb. Yeah, the Watcher in the Water might be one I do on stream. I don't know. I don't have it yet. Don't have that model yet, so I don't actually know how big it is. I'm thinking the Watcher in the Water might not be done on stream. The Balrog I haven't built it. Again, that might be one that gets done on stream, that might not be. I probably will do the Balrog on stream because it's the Balrog. I don't know. I don't know what. I don't know with the Watcher or the Balrog. I probably will do them on stream, to be fair, because they're like, you know, big iconic things from Fellowship of the Ring. So yeah, those will be sometime later in the year. I'm trying to think what other ones we have coming up, and then it will be Lurtz and Ugluk. Haldir will be in there somewhere as well. Lurtz and Ugluk, and then Eomer, I think. Eomer and Captain of Rohan. Again, I'm gonna work out like the full list of stuff for me to stream. And my plan is basically this year will be a mixture of, will be both a mixture of stuff as it comes up in the campaign, as we've been doing, and then also a mixture of, with essentially ones that are primed and ready to be done, but either won't be used in the campaign or come up later in the campaign than we are, just depending on what I can actually get primed while we're in summer and weather's nice. Because I have a lot of ones that are waiting to be done on stream that are just like further down the line or aren't in the campaign. So like that is Forest Company and all the others that are in the campaign that are ways down the line, like Saruman, Gandalf the White, Grima Wormtongue. Though they're not primed, they will be primed by the end of the month when I have prime. And others. It's mostly Forest Company and other characters who turn up, who are like in Fellowship, in like Two Towers Return of the King, when we start getting into like those scenarios. So like your Rohan like characters from Rohan, characters from Gondor, etc. Anyway, it is 5 o'clock. I have been going for 4 hours. I need to work out what I'm gonna have for dinner. So shall we find someone to eat? I think we should. Hello YouTube. Hello YouTube. Second time doing this, because I've literally just been sat talking to myself for the last like 20 minutes or so, before I realised I wasn't recording anything. Whoa. But hey, at least this means that it's all set up and ready for you guys this time around. I don't have to worry about that. Yeah. As I just said, those eagle-eyed of you who've watched the newest Baldur's Gate 2 stream from Thursday, well, I'm wearing the same clothes because this has been recorded immediately after that. Well, it was being recorded immediately after that, but, you know, it wasn't being recorded. Anyway. I don't know. Yes. So, let's get to the main event. Right. Thankfully, I'd only done the chat about Boromir. So, here we are. Let's do this to get fucking find him. There we go. So, we have Boromir. Sorry for knocking the mic, by the way. Yeah, very, very, very simple. Just highlight was done on his outfit, his sword, his face there, and hair. Basically, just highlight all over, just to get a little bit more of the colour back in. Some dots of white were added to be stars on his under tunic. I attempted to do it on that side as well. I've done it on the back of that side, but I couldn't quite get the brush in that angle there. And rather than risk ruining the paintwork on the rest of him, I was just like, fuck it. And to couple that, an attempt was made at the White Tree of Gondor symbol on his braces, but as you can clearly see, doesn't quite look right like it, does it? No. But oh well. I think it does the job, because it's one of those things where you don't need insane amounts of detail for it, because you know he's gonna be like that for most of his life. It's like doing the eyes on a model. Like, if you're doing, like, for them as display pieces, then yeah, sure, do the eyes. But if they're just being used for gameplay, that'll do. Like, you can't tell that the eyes aren't done. Why would I risk ruining the paint scheme just to do some really awkward looking eyes? Because I can't do eyes. One of those things that I need to practice, to be fair, but I never will, because fuck it. Yeah, a little bit of highlight was done on the sword as well, just to add a little bit of shine back. Same with the shield, particularly on the centre bit of the shield. And yeah, all in all, I'm very, very, very chuffed with how Boromir turned out. I'm very chuffed with how the blue ended up being as well. And then the final job, which same on Gandalf as well, was just paint the base black, PVA, dunk him in the flock. And yeah, I do need to get some more of this grass flock. I don't know what brand it is. Like, I have no idea. It came from the model railway / modelling shop in town centre near my girlfriend's, down the road from her. And it's like a bag of just grass flock made out of like cut up bits of different coloured paper. Like, that's what it is. It's basically just different coloured shredded paper, mix of like green, brown and yellow, and then just thrown in a bag, which I then took. Like, bag is like 10 quid or whatever, like £5-10, however much it was. I then just took a bag of it, emptied it into 3 pots, which act as my Dunkin' pots. So I just literally coat the base in PVA glue, and then just go poof, do, and then just knock off the excess. Which is one of the reasons why I don't bother doing it on the stream. That, and also because I really don't fancy getting flock on my desk. So, but that's ballsy. And the flowers and stuff like that, like the actual like little flocking bits, are army painter. So the next one is of course Gandalf the Grey. So Gandalf was a bit more involved than Boromir. So first of all, added a highlight of white across his cloak in the raised parts. just to give a little bit more depth to the grey, which up close looks a bit weird, but when you look at it from a distance, I think it quite works. I think it works. The beard, I gave a highlight of white to. Same with his hair. Basically, I went over it again with a very thin coat of white, and then reapplied the dark wash just to darken it back down to a grey. But so basically, it's got the white on some parts of the raised areas where the wash didn't quite get to, but where it has gone into, it's darkened it down to a grey, which is the effect I very much wanted, and it also just helps it stand out a bit against his cloak. You can see the effect of it a bit better on the back with the hair as opposed to the beard, like that sort of effect, where it's just darkened the white down to a black. The hat, I did a very, very, very thin, very, very thin coat of white paint, essentially as a glaze. The little bit on his staff got a bit of white, grey base coat on it, and then a white, right, just to brighten it back up. Sword, like all other swords, just got a highlight back of the silver just to add a little bit more of the sheen to it. And then his staff, I just went over parts of it with the brown, and then just picked out his fingers and his hands and his nose. Just with a few little bits of pink. And the same again on his belt. And then the exact same flock wise. No flowers on these guys, because I did flowers on all of the hobbits. And I was thinking about maybe doing one on Gandalf, but I decided against it. I feel like having them on, having the flowers on the hobbits, and then having one on Legolas as well, and having the rock on Gimli's, and then having just plain bases for Aragorn, Boromir and Gandalf just help make them pop a little bit more. Also, I don't think they need them. I think they pop enough. I like them. I'm very, very, very proud of them. But yeah, so with that, we have a 100% painted, based, and finished Metal Fellowship from back in the day, which makes childhood me very, very, very jealous. Because here's the thing. When I was a kid, I'm talking 10 to 13, when I originally got into Warhammer, Middle-earth strategy battle game was how I got into it, and the idea of having Fellowship on the board, that kind of helped. When I remember when they first started bringing it out and having the example games in Games Workshop, when I just stumbled into it thinking it was video games, not knowing what the fuck Warhammer was. And there's the bar, they had 2 demo games set up. No! Yeah, this is later in life. So the films have come out and they're done. And we got, but it was around the time that the old Morlia supplement came out. Shadow and Flame, if I remember correctly. And then, so they had all the models set up. They had Khazad-dûm board set up with Durin and a bunch of other dwarves. Might have been Balin. I don't remember, but it was an army of dwarves against an army of goblins with the Balrog. And I remember just seeing that metal Balrog from back in the day, and just thinking 10-year-old me trying to pick it up and not being able to, because that is a fucking paperweight. I don't have a metal Balrog. I want to stress that. Might do in the future. I don't know. I like the Gandalf that comes with the metal Balrog. But I mean, I've seen the price that it goes for on eBay. I have a Gandalf. In fact, I have 3 Gandalfs. I have, technically, I have 3 Gandalf the Greys. I have 3 Gandalf the Greys and 2 Gandalf the Whites, if you count the mounted version. Because I have Metal Gandalf the Grey, I have Plastic Fellowship Gandalf the Grey, and Plastic Forward's Company Gandalf the Grey. 2 of which are painted. I haven't painted the one from Foreign's Company yet, and I mean the one from the Plastic Fellowship is like bare fucking minimum painted. It is base coated and washed. I did not do a highlight to him because same with the rest of the Plastic Fellowship. They were literally done to have a painted Fellowship, just in case I needed one. In case I needed one and I didn't have these ones for whatever reason. So I just threw some paint on them. I did the entire Fellowship over the course of like 2 days. They are not very good. And when I say 2 days, that's like 2 2-hour painting sessions. They're not good. They're not good. I mean, you guys have seen the Hobbits and the 3 Hunters from that pack. To be fair, the Boromir and the Gandalf aren't bad from that pack because they're probably the most simple in terms of colour scheme. But yeah, I'm much happier with those two. Like, if I also like the plastic Gandalf from the Fellowship pack, I was never really going to use it anyway because the one from Foreign's Company is just better. If you want my personal opinion of the plastic Gandalf the Greys, I think the one from Foreign's Company is the better version than the one from Balin's Tomb / Fellowship. I just think it's better pose. Anyway, so next painting stream, which will be at some point over the next few weeks. I don't know when yet. Still waiting for my full schedule work-wise for next month. Will be for 3 miniatures this time around. We have a Barliman Butterbar. Yes. We have High Gottlieb, who's just primed entirely in black because, you know, like the Ringwraiths before him, all of that cloak is just black with a bit of grey dry brush, is my plan. So, brr. The only real issue I can see happening is that fucking lantern. But, oh well, that'll just have to be built up. I might just apply a quick few coats of white to the lantern. And then the man event, the man himself, Bill the Pony. Yes. So it's the Personalities of Breed Lister pack, for those who don't know and who haven't watched me rabbit on about it over the last few painting streams. But yeah, that is that. That is a 100% painted Metal Fellowship. Anyway, I'm gonna go get this edited, and then I'm gonna get some photos up on the Instagram for you guys, and there'll probably be some stuff on TikTok going up, some videos of some actual, like TikTok videos of some actual gameplay of it going up at some point in the next couple of days, most likely, because most likely going to be playing some games of it over the weekend with the girlfriend. Yes, because it's my birthday on Sunday. so she can't say no. And here's the thing, she enjoys it. It's just like, she enjoys it when playing. It's just the setup part of it that irritates her. Anyway, have a lovely rest of your afternoon, folks, or evening or morning, whenever the fuck you're watching this. I'm gonna go get this edited. Well, I'm gonna make a cup of tea first, get this edited, get this up for you guys. So you'll probably be watching this tomorrow, if it's gone up in time. If not, it'll be up on Monday. We'll see. Right, have a lovely rest of your afternoon or whatever, folks. I'll catch you all later. Next time we move on. Well, still technically Fellowship, actually, aren't we? Because, well, Bill the Pony is a Fellowship unit. Barman and Harry Goatleaf are historical allies for Fellowship, so they can go into a Fellowship list. Harry Goatleaf can also go into Ruffians. Doing our first Ruffian paint scheme as well. The others will be done at some point in the future. No plans for them. Because we're not touching Skyrim of the Shire. At least not yet, because I don't own the book. At least not yet. Anyway. Ta-ta, folks.